We found out we were pregnant a day after we got back from vacation. We just got back from New York, and I was super excited, a little scared, but I think both of us were a little scared to have a child.
My pregnancy was honestly pretty easy, other than the occasional morning sickness and food aversions. It was a really healthy pregnancy. I didn't have any complications.
Every single appointment was a perfect report.
We had no idea if it was going to be a boy or a girl. Who are they going to be? What are they going to be? Was a really special.
Yeah, it was special.
Next thing we knew, we had a son.
It quickly turned from happy, crying, to something's not right. I'm not hearing anything. Just silence.
They didn't give me a chance to do skin to skin or hold my baby. They quickly took him to be evaluated.
They tell me he's just not breathing. We just gotta help him breathe. They took him away.
You know, we had this whole day kind of in our head of a big celebration. We're gonna find out what we're having. It's our first baby. And it finally got to, I had to ask, are we even going to take a baby home?
About 3 days into our son being hospitalized, New Song was having a worship night. I was reminded of the story of Paul and Silas in Acts, how they were just put into prison. And the Bible says that they sung hymns of praise and they prayed. An earthquake started to happen and it bust open the doors to the jail, and they were no longer bound. And I just saw my son, and I just saw him no longer bound by this illness.
We knew that that was what we had to do.
We made the decision to go. The moment that we went in to worship night with that heart, started to see breakthrough.
The nurses were moving around his cart and explaining to us kind of the next steps that they were going to take to back our son down off his oxygen, and kind of their goals for the day, when they realized that his oxygen tube wasn't even plugged in at all and he was breathing room air.
He had a feeding tube, and as long as that thing was in, he wasn't going home. And one night I'm changing him, and he sneezes and out comes his feeding tube. That next day, we asked our doctors if we were okay to take him home. This is Max Bush. Max was in the NICU for 12 days.
There were no medications, no treatments, or any kind of special care that he needed to receive once we brought him home. He left 100% whole and healthy, and we know that that's because of God.
Things changed at that worship night.